Having to put on your best face for the sake of someone else, Virgos. That's what I'm seeing in these cards. The sun sideways is sort of a meh situation. It's kind of like if you have to go to an engagement that you're actually not so happy to have to go to, like a party that you know is gonna suck. And then down here we have the Three of Wands, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Page of Wands. Three of Wands is talking about somebody else. So why are you going to this party? It's for somebody else's sake. So maybe your partner wants to go to the party and you're kind of like just going along for the ride for the sake of this other person. In fact, I'm seeing that also in the cup, the Ace of Cups down here. That is for the sake of a relationship. So it's kind of like you don't want to go to this thing, but for your friend, your family member, someone else, you're doing it anyway. And the Wheel of Fortune tells me it's going to be good for them, right? That's why you're doing it. That's why you're helping them out, Page. Now, the Devil here tells me again, you really don't want to do this. You see it as a challenge. This could be an event, party you don't want to go to, or just any endeavor that you think is going to suck. That you're doing for somebody else. And then on the bottom, not on the bottom, but the next card is the Seven of Swords. You're kind of faking it, right? You're putting on a nice face. You're doing it for this other person, but you really don't want to do it. Let's pull some more. Interesting. So I'm definitely getting party vibes again with the Leo and the Zero. That does give me the sense of a party, right? Leo is fun, and then the Zero is kind of like a risky situation where anything can happen, like a meeting place. To me, that is like a party, like I was saying before. The treasure chest tells me maybe what this other person stands to gain is financial somethings, like a financial connection, like meeting people. This could yield to some sort of monetary benefit. With the Queen and Jupiter, that sort of tells me the same thing. It's like the Queen is it's really taking charge of a situation, and Jupiter is gain. So we're gaining money, and it's putting us in a position of like in a superior position than we were before. So it's all tied. I'm just getting like schmoozing, soiree, like having to schmooze for the sake of this. Now with the treasure chest here, also it might even be that we have to invest money in this event or this situation, and that is part of the quality that we have to help them out financially in order to have this happen. That could be part of it. Let's pull advice and see what the cards have to see how we can best manage. Well, first of all, so looking at these bottom three cards, this is reiterating the party, the networking, and the business-like networking aspect. So the Emperor is putting you in a position of winning superiority and glory, maybe getting a business contract. Three of Cups with the World is definitely networking, meeting people, maybe important people, because the Emperor's here too. Now, the Four of Pentacles and the Hanged Man. The Hanged Man could be meeting people, getting to know new people. That can be the Hanged Man. But in general, I also just see this advice. The Hanged Man is like, look at it from a different perspective, right? Look at it from a different perspective. You are going to get a chance to meet a lot of new people, and that's going to be good for you too. It's going to put you in a position of superiority because you're going to know more people. It's not just for this other person. And then the Four of Pentacles is financial stability. So it is like having a foothold. This could get you a foot in the door, right? Knowing people getting you the foot in the door somewhere for something you want to do in the future. It can get you some kind of advantage. So keep that in mind, that it is a shift in perspective. You can shift your perspective to look at this as a benefit for you as well, and not just as a benefit for their person, then I think you could actually have a better time. Any more advice? Wow. The problem is you. No offense, because I'm just getting that some of you guys might be nesters. Some of you guys just don't want to leave the house. So we have the cave. That's hanging out in your cave, right? Because you like to. The heart is right next to it. The Knight is charging out of your cave, and that is the risky component. You guys don't like doing it, but the Bridge tells me this actually is a good opportunity. The Bridge is an opportunity for you to get out of the house. It's not in your nature because you guys like to hang out in the house, but this is a good opportunity for you guys to get out of the house. It actually is going to be a good opportunity for you to meet people, and despite the fact that on the bottom, we have the Manticore, you're seeing it as something that's like a nagging, frustrating situation or a lingering event that you don't want to do. I think it's a matter of perspective. Underneath that, we have Aries, which is to say that this can be to your benefit. Like I was saying, Aries is the self. So you can benefit from this too. All right, Virgos, thank you guys so much for being here. That's going to be your reading. If this did resonate, don't forget to like the video and follow the channel.